All right. So spawning here on the top right of Altazim Stronghold, we have our very own Zerg player in the orange trunks, Imalayan from Clan DJ.
The bottom right of the map, we have his opponent sport the green colors and the Protoss pieces. It is MST's Baldur.
And you know, looking at his logo there, Baldur's, that's actually, it almost looks familiar. It's like, that's kind of intricate to be something that's not official. I don't know. Really...
No, I wonder. I think maybe he's in the AHGL. Maybe he's doing something with that. They have a lot of really crazy logos in that.
Yeah. All right. So we do see the spawning pool going down for Imalayan at 7 supply.
Oh boy, it's gonna be fast.
That's fast.
Okay, well, we know how these games go. Do you scout it? Do you not scout it? First important question, which is going to be answered momentarily by this probe.
Hey, I mean, the probe is going to the right spot, so hopefully he will see what's coming. Hopefully for Baldur, that is. Of course, Imalayan does not want this to be known. And, oh, he's going around the outside. Maybe he's got something up his own sleeve. He's actually dropping all the... Okay, he's going to scout for the fast expansion.
Oh, yeah, he's skipping the main entirely. He's actually not even seeing the spawning pool on his vision right now. Oh, boy.
What's he dropping back there? Does he have something funky going on? He's got nothing at home, no gateway.
If he tries to proxy really anything, he's going to have nothing at home to defend.
That is very true, and
oh, man.
Especially with this 7 pool here, it's going to be very dangerous. Well, it looks like, okay, so he does drop the Nexus back at home.
Never mind.
But Imalayan's going all in.
This isn't just any ordinary 7 pool.
Okay. This is 7 pool to the max. And now Baldur is going to cancel his Nexus.
No.
Oh, he's going to the wrong side of the map.
No. Oh, this is a tragedy.
I couldn't tell you why this is happening right now. We have a forge going down for Baldur, so he will be safe when the drone Ling Squadron arrives. The top left.
The Overlord just got here. So like, he's GG
already.
He's not even gonna try. Baldur takes game 1. Woo!
Okay. All right.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Wow, that was fast.
And that was game 1. You know, that wasn't like, you know, the last game of the series where he's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go all in, and he goes. And, you know, that was game 1. But I guess, you know, if you could lose 3 games and you know, and that's, you know, at that point you're gonna lose the series. But
yeah, you can throw 1 in an attempt to try and get an easy win. It does make sense.
It's like that might have been his plan there.
I'm a little bit surprised though. I mean, he's a platinum player up against a gold player. Usually, I've noticed they tend to just, you know, rely on their macro.
Yeah.
But
you know,
I like the idea though. I like the idea that he did something nuts. That's gonna really throw off Imalayan a little bit.
You mean Imalayan?
Sorry, Baldur's gonna be thrown off. It's gonna throw off Imalayan a ton.
Somebody's getting thrown off tonight.
He should be completely on tilt right now after scouting the wrong base like that. But you know.
Why?
Yeah. My bad.
Why wouldn't you scout first before doing that? Just at least so you know where they are. So, all right.
Or even just run toward the center of the map, because you know the Overlord's going to check that spot pretty quickly.
He used to wait until the Overlord got there.
Oh well.
You know, but yeah, what can you do? Let's go on to game 2. Game 2 is going to be played on Habitation Station, Ladder Edition. Baldur once again playing random, and Imalayan with the trusty Zerg.
Oh, you know what it could be too, is that maybe he just doesn't like playing Zerg. I've noticed this with random players. If they get a certain race, sometimes they just kind of flip the table and do something weird.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Trumpet M Cool in the chat. Nice to see you around. So, spawning on the top left of Habitation Station, Ladder Edition, once again in the orange trunks, we have Imalayan.
In the top right of the map, we have his opponents in the green, but not the Protoss this time. It is, in Zerg, MST's Baldur.
Exactly. ZVZ. My favorite matchup, besides PvP.
You really like PvP, or you don't like PvP?
PvP is a lot of fun. You know, everybody hates it. You know why I like it? Because everybody hates it.
Personally, to me, I like, maybe it's just because I'm not casting pro games of it all the time. I actually kind of like it. Like,
Yeah.
I like these two matchups because when you get two people that don't fully understand what they're doing, crazy stuff happens sometimes. Of course, sometimes they also just fold like a house of cards really fast, but hopefully that doesn't happen here.
Yeah. You know, one thing that Woodhouse would tell me all the time is that when you're playing a PvP, the first one to expand loses 99% of the time. Do you have any commentary about that?
If you're really good, there are expansion builds you can use unless the guy's cheesing you.
You have to be really good, though.
But you have to be really good. If any tiny little slip up in your macro and you're dead.
Yeah.
So he's actually right most of the time on that. It is going to come down to it.
You know, on the contrary, any little slip up in micro could kill you as a Zerg player. But what's this?
I think Imalayan really likes this build, or he wants to make it work. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
This is an interesting... He doesn't actually have... Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I would like this a little more if he had sent 1 or 2 over to build a spine crawler. He doesn't have the money for that.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what he's got going for him? He actually knows where his opponent's going to be.
Yep. Can't have the mistake from last time.
And Baldur, his overlord over here on the top left, is going to scout the lack of workers. He's going to realize something's up, but not before the drones run right into the base of Baldur.
Actually picking up a gas.
The spawning pool is almost done. These drones aren't doing any damage yet. How many lings are we going to see in production here?
He's attacking without the lings.
That's awful.
Yeah, this is going to get shut down really hard. Even if he gets the lings up here and starts killing things, it's just he has got nothing to back it up with, so as long as the spine crawler eventually finishes.
Yeah, if you can keep that spine alive, this is absolutely going to fail for Imalayan here. And the second spine crawler. I am sorry, my friend.
Now, what is possible technically here is if he managed to kill all the drones and get away, it would both be... Well, no, he has enough money to rebuild. Never mind. Imalayan's probably just kind of dead now.
No, Baldur doesn't have any workers of his own.
Imalayan doesn't. Like, even if he does get to the point where he doesn't know workers, he can rebuild. He has 165 minerals.
Yeah. Oh, and
yeah.
His lings come out, and I think this is over.
Yep.
It was close, though. It was close.
Oh man, if only the drones had waited for the lings.
No, this is not Imalayan's typical style of gameplay. I'm legitimately surprised right now.
He must have been seriously intimidated by this guy. Just seeing that platinum border.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think he's been intimidated to the point where I just go all in.
No, or he hates playing random players. I mean, I don't know what it is, but he's never really tried to figure out what his opponent's race was at any time. He's just been doing this no matter what.
That is actually something I can relate to. I hate playing random players just because Terran is so build order oriented, and if you don't know what you're up against, you don't really have a build in mind. So you just have to you either wing it or you hope you can scout them fast enough before you get to where where you decide whether you get your gas or not, or you have a build in mind that is applicable to all matchups, which is, pretty rare. But yeah, game 3. Let's head on to that. Let's see if Imalayan can't pull something out here.
Maybe he'll get Terran this time. Baldur, that is. We kind of need to see that. Oh, this is an interesting map. It's a very nice rush distance for this kind of thing.
I actually have not seen this map. Is this new in a ladder pool?
Yes, it is. Overgrowth, as you notice. Well, we'll talk about it once we get into the match, I think.
Ooh, the visual effects here are quite interesting. But anyway, on the top right, our orange Zerg player losing the first 2 games of this series, DJ Imalayan.
In the bottom left, we have his opponent actually getting Terran, getting to play each of the races in this series. We have MST's Baldur, who has shown pretty nice luck, I guess, in dealing with this particular GC play. I mean, he hasn't really had to do much. You know what?
For the most part, like you said, these games have pretty much been handed right over to him.
But yeah, I think he had the right response. He didn't freak out and do something really bad in the last game, so we'll give him that.
Now, if you see another all-in Ling drone push, we will have a wall here, so everyone will be able to get inside.
So this is a 6 pool, I think. judging from the 5 drones.
You are probably right. He's got to switch it up.
So let's talk about the map for the 30 seconds or so we have before action happens.
Right.
Basically, if you look at just the mini map and just the mineral patches, you'll see that this actually looks pretty similar to Cloud Kingdom. Got bases running across the top and a few in the middle.
It's kind of like a big windy deal.
Right, but the difference is, and if you actually look at the low ground, that's where the high ground kind of was in a lot of that map. So instead, you can run straight across the center. There's no big impression in the middle.
Yeah.
And the rush distance is a lot shorter as a result.
Mm-hmm.
Say, comparing it to Waystation, which is that big 4-player map, on that one, basically rushes will hit maybe 30 seconds later than they will on this one, even if done exactly the same. Anyway, action time.
Exactly. I mean, we have all the drones and the lings rushing across the map here. Very short rush distance, like you commented on. And also, the wall is just about finished for Baldur. And this is just going to fall flat on its face.
Oh my gosh. Even, like, noticing that 3 of the drones are following it, it just sends the SCV back, and they have the...
Will he leave this fight go open?
Army. Nope. Nope, he isn't.
He's not falling for that one. He's got a Marine out. That's all he needs.
Nope.
And the Imalayan is just like, shit, what do I do now? Oh, he's going for it.
Well, he's got no choice, man. It's the last game of the series. He wants to win. He's got to try.
I think he could try more effectively through some other means.
Oh, man. Like, honestly, in a lot of ways, if the drones weren't here, he could still at least attempt something else. But it's just not much you can do anymore.
These games.
Position.
Imalayan.
Oh, so, man. Poor guy.
Seeing his gameplay, do you think your excitement was justified?
My statement on what?
Your
the rush distance?
No. Your excitement.
Oh yeah, sure. This stuff happens, man. I mean, to go ahead and pull a line from DJ Wheat went on. This is not exactly accurate, but I guess I can still bring it up. On Inside the Game, he was basically talking about the HGL, and he's like, the HGL is really amazing because basically 3 things happen. 1, either they cheese, and then the game just ends. Or they do some kind of really long defensive turtle play, and it's boring. Or games go completely insane, and that's one of the best things that you can see happen, is that you get those crazy awesome games that they do occur at the pro level. They're just not as common.
Yeah.